This has been a really exciting year for us. It's also been a challenging year. You know, all the planning to build these purpose-built workshops and make them some of the best art and design workshops in Europe, if not in the world, was a long time coming. And now students are enjoying really fabulous facilities. And I think people will go into that space and not be disappointed.
Just the whole feel of the new studios, I think, has really inspired the students to come up with a really good degree show this year.
In the 2014 government research assessment exercise, art and design scored higher than any discipline in Northern Ireland across both universities. So we have more international research than the Royal College of Art in London, the Courtauld, number 3 in the UK. And that's no accident, that's a lot of investment, and I think it reflects the quality of the staff that we have teaching and researching here at Ulster. It's a complex ecosystem where you get research mixed with teaching, mixed with community engagement, cultural engagement, all the institutional partnerships. I mean, it creates an environment that is an exciting environment, and it's an environment then that lights a spark under our students.
We have a very positive response from the students, which is fantastic, and a very fresh and engaging studio space to work in.
They were part of an art school with a history that goes back to 1849, a history that has, and this is not just hyperbole, shaped the cultural environment of Northern Ireland.
It's a lovely environment. It shows a great integration of ideas between disciplines and encourages students to actually try more. We're lucky that by having this School of Art and this exhibitions where everything is shown together and the fashion show, it actually encourages people to think creatively, and it brings that to Northern Ireland, it brings it to the environment here, and it's all about stimulation and support.
What kind of society would we have if we don't have art? If we don't have a space within society to reflect on things that are beautiful or things that lift our spirits. genuinely, I think we are a fantastic shop window for the university. I think the work we do in terms of culture engagement, the work that we do in terms of civic change is exemplary. It's stuff that we've been doing for a very, very long time, and I think we're poised right now in terms of the university strategy to deliver even more.
So we've finished our first full academic year now, and we've grown to love the building. I enjoy it thoroughly. It's a pleasure to come into work in. I know the students enjoy it. The light, the space, everything about it is functioning really well now, and we're very proud of it, and we will look forward to inviting all our visitors this year to see this new space for the first time. We want to show it off.
The evidence is there that it works. People need breadth, people need experience, more than just what I want to be good at. They need to realise they're existing in a much wider context.
They're great spaces, generating a really great energy. 36 years now the MFA has been running, and now we're into a new phase, and we're very pleased these studios are working out very well. The activity that happened throughout this year was just amazing to see, the students really working on new and exciting stuff.
Before our students have even graduated, we've had Emmy Awards, we've had Royal Television Society Awards, and the programme has really been a truly remarkable success, and it's been beyond my wildest dreams. We are preparing the students for a very ambiguous world. They can see patterns, they can see trends, they can spot trends, and they can be the thought leaders within that industry.
Our employability is higher than banking, higher than agriculture in Northern Ireland. We have graduates who are designing apps for the BBC. We have graduates who are animating children's cartoons or designing costumes in Game of Thrones. Those kind of disciplines did not exist 20 years ago. So we have to move with that. And you're saying, yes, we still have painting, and we had painting in 1850, and we still have painting now. But we must then augment that with the things that have changed. We need to be thinking about what are the new jobs, what are the jobs of tomorrow, and how can we as designers, as artists, as creative thinkers, impact upon those disciplines? How can we attract those companies that work in those creative industries to come to Northern Ireland, because we can provide graduates who can work in those areas? I mean, that's the focus of the school at this time, and that's not to say that we're uninterested in sculpture, because of course the experience of public art in this city are the museums or galleries. If you went to the museum, the Ulster Museum, into any of the art galleries last weekend, they'd have been packed not just with people from Northern Ireland, but with tourists. That's where people go to when they come to a city, and this city needs to have that dimension. So yes, we fulfil that, but we must also fulfil the pure employability around the new emerging creative economy.